Hey guys, Dr. Mike here. Today I'll break down a seriously important yet controversial topic, meat. When it comes to meat, it's no secret that it's one of the most nutrient-dense foods out there. Packed with high-quality protein and amino acids, it plays a critical role in repairing muscles, bones, and organs. Beyond that, meat is the #1 natural source of vitamin B12, which is vital for keeping your nerves functioning smoothly. It's also brimming with essential micronutrients like iron, zinc, and selenium, all of which are powerhouses for energy production, DNA synthesis, immune support, and red blood cell formation. But here's where it gets interesting. Not all meats are created equal. While meat offers incredible health benefits, some types can do more harm than good. Certain meats are loaded with harmful chemicals and inflammatory compounds that wreak havoc on your cells, contribute to glycation, and accelerate issues like atherosclerosis and other chronic diseases. In today's video, we're breaking down the 8 types of meat you should never eat if you care about your health. We'll explain exactly why these meats are dangerous, what health risks they pose, and how they could be undermining your well-being without you even realizing it. Stick with us until the end because these insights could transform how you approach your diet and help you make smarter, healthier choices. But before we dive in, please do us a favor. If you're interested in health and longevity, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We bring you scientifically researched health content daily. Without further ado, let's get started. Alright, first up, let's talk about beef. Now, a good grass-fed steak can be a nutritional powerhouse. But unfortunately, that's not the kind of beef most people are eating. I'm talking about conventionally raised grain-fed beef. And here's why you might want to reconsider it. Cows are ruminant animals designed to eat grass. But in many industrial farming practices, cows are fed a diet primarily consisting of grains like corn and soy. This unnatural diet can disrupt the balance of good and bad bacteria in their gut, impacting their overall health and the quality of the meat. Grain-fed beef tends to be higher in inflammatory omega-6 fatty acids and lower in anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids compared to grass-fed beef. This imbalance can promote inflammation in your body and can also increase your risk of heart disease by a fair margin. Grain-fed beef also lacks antioxidants like vitamin E and beta-carotene, both of which help combat oxidative stress in your body. Grain-fed cows are often given antibiotics to prevent illness in crowded and unsanitary living conditions. These antibiotics can end up in your food, potentially contributing to antibiotic resistance and hormonal imbalances, a growing public health concern. Additionally, grain-fed beef tends to be higher in unhealthy saturated fats and may contain toxins like pesticides and mycotoxins from feed contamination. So, while a juicy burger might seem tempting, it's important to be mindful of where that beef comes from and how it was raised. Opting for grass-fed beef provides a healthier fat profile, more nutrients, and fewer harmful additives, making it a better choice for overall health. Next up is a type of meat that might not be a staple in everyone's diet. We're talking about eel meat. While rich in protein and certain nutrients like vitamin A and omega-3 fatty acids, eel meat can pose serious health risks, making it a controversial choice. Eels, especially those sourced from polluted waters, can accumulate high levels of toxins in their fatty tissues. These toxins include mercury, PCBs, and dioxins, which can have harmful effects on human health. Mercury can damage the nervous system, particularly in developing fetuses and young children. PCBs and dioxins are endocrine disruptors, meaning they can interfere with your hormones and potentially increase the risk of certain cancers. Even eels from seemingly pristine environments can still contain concerning levels of contaminants. Limiting your exposure to these toxins is crucial for protecting your health in the long run. Next up is a go-to protein source for many of us, chicken. But just like with beef, not all chicken is created equal. Conventionally raised chicken often comes with some concerning downsides. These chickens are often raised in cramped and unsanitary conditions, leading to the routine use of antibiotics in their feed. The overuse of antibiotics in poultry farming contributes to the growing problem of antibiotic resistance. Conventionally raised chickens are often fed a diet consisting primarily of genetically modified corn and soy, resulting in meat that's lower in essential vitamins and minerals compared to pasture-raised chicken. While the use of growth hormones in poultry is banned in many countries, other types of hormones are sometimes used to promote growth and improve pigmentation in chicken meat. These hormones accumulate in the meat and when consumed potentially disrupt the hormonal balance in humans and increase the risk of certain cancers. For optimal health, Choosing pasture-raised or organic chicken that is free from antibiotics and raised in humane conditions is a safer, more nutritious alternative. Moving on to the next one, let's talk about processed meats. I'm talking about those delicious cured meats like salami, bacon, and bologna that many of us enjoy in sandwiches or as a quick snack. But here's the thing. These processed meats are often loaded with sodium, unhealthy fats, and preservatives that can have serious implications for your health. One of the biggest concerns with processed meats is their high sodium content, which can contribute to high blood pressure, a major risk factor for heart disease and stroke. Processed meats are also typically high in saturated fat and cholesterol, which can clog your arteries and increase your risk of heart disease. To preserve these meats and extend their shelf life, manufacturers often add nitrates and nitrites. When processed meats are cooked at high temperatures, they can form nitrosamines, which are known carcinogens. The World Health Organization classifies processed meat as a Group 1 carcinogen, meaning there is sufficient evidence that these meats can cause cancer in humans. So, while that bacon cheeseburger might seem tempting, it's crucial to be mindful of the long-term health risks associated with consuming processed meats regularly. If you're finding this video helpful, please take a moment to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on our new informative videos. Moving on to the next one. We have canned meats. These include canned tuna, canned chicken, or even canned Spam. They can be very convenient, especially when you're short on time or need a quick meal. One of the biggest concerns with canned meats is their high sodium content, which can lead to high blood pressure, a major risk factor for heart disease and stroke. Canned meats also contain unhealthy additives like nitrites and nitrates, which are used to preserve color and flavor. These additives have been linked to an increased risk of cancer, particularly colorectal cancer. Many canned meats, especially canned fish like tuna, can contain varying levels of mercury. This can damage the nervous system. Some canned meats are lined with BPA, a chemical linked to a range of health problems, including hormone disruption and an increased risk of certain cancers. While BPA-free cans are becoming more common, it's still important to be aware of this potential risk and choose canned meats that are clearly labeled as BPA-free. While canned meats might seem like a convenient option, it's essential to consume them in moderation and be mindful of the potential health risks they pose. Next up, let's talk about fast food, specifically those greasy burgers, hot dogs, and chicken sandwiches that so many of us find irresistible. Now, I'm not saying you can never enjoy a fast food meal ever again, but it's crucial to be aware of the potential health risks associated with frequent fast food consumption. Fast food is often loaded with calories, unhealthy fats, and sodium. These meals are typically high in saturated and trans fats, which can raise your cholesterol levels and increase your risk of heart disease. Fast food meats are often processed, meaning they contain harmful preservatives, nitrates, and nitrites that can form nitrosamines when cooked at high temperatures. Fast food meals are often low in essential nutrients like fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Regularly consuming these nutrient-poor meals can lead to nutritional deficiencies and increase your risk of developing chronic diseases. So, while that juicy burger and fries might seem tempting, it's important to remember that fast food is best enjoyed as an occasional treat rather than a regular part of your diet. Now, let's talk about a food that's often marketed to kids but can be equally tempting for adults. Chicken nuggets. Those crispy bite-sized pieces of chicken might seem like a harmless snack or meal, but the reality is that chicken nuggets often hide some concerning ingredients. Chicken nuggets are often made with processed chicken meat containing preservatives, nitrates, and nitrites that can form nitrosamines when cooked at high temperatures. Chicken nuggets are often coated in a batter and breading that's deep-fried in unhealthy oils, creating trans fats that raise your bad cholesterol levels and increase your risk of heart disease. Chicken nuggets are often high in sodium, which can contribute to high blood pressure, a major risk factor for heart problems. They're also often low in essential nutrients like fiber, vitamins, and minerals. So, while chicken nuggets might seem like a convenient and kid-friendly meal, it's important to be mindful of the potential health risks they pose and limit your consumption. Last but not least, let's talk about farm-raised fish and shrimp. Now, seafood can be an incredibly healthy protein source, but it's important to be aware of the differences between wild-caught and farm-raised seafood. Farm-raised fish and shrimp are often raised in crowded and unsanitary conditions, leading to the routine use of antibiotics in their feed. The overuse of antibiotics in aquaculture contributes to the growing problem of antibiotic resistance. Farm-raised fish and shrimp are often fed a diet that's not natural to their species, altering their nutritional profile and making them lower in omega-3 fatty acids compared to wild-caught seafood. Another concern is that farm fish are also at risk of accumulating contaminants like PCBs, polychlorinated biphenyls, and dioxins. These are very harmful industrial toxins linked to cancer, developmental issues, and other chronic health conditions. So, while seafood can be a healthy part of your diet, it's crucial to choose wild-caught options whenever possible. Always remember, the quality of your food directly impacts the quality of your health. By choosing healthier options like organic, grass-fed beef, pasture-raised chicken and eggs, and wild-caught fish, you're not only nourishing your body, but also supporting more sustainable and ethical food practices. Now I want to hear from you. What kind of meat do you usually consume, and what precautions do you take to ensure it's healthy and ethically sourced? Let's continue the conversation in the comments below. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more evidence-based health tips delivered straight to your feed. Until next time, stay healthy, my friends.